and we need to have a sense of urgency. That's the one thing I want to see more from our presidential candidates is a sense of urgency that this really is now or never. This could be our last chance to get it right. And what I'm trying to do is sound the alarm to tell America this is not doom and gloom. We can fix it. There's still time to do it on our own terms. But if we don't, we're going to end up worse than Greece, where we lose control of our own destiny.
I appreciate the fact that in your book, you it's sort of a primer on citizen activism. I mean, I always say Jim DeMint was Tea Party before Tea Party was cool, and the rallies, the Tea Party spirit of America, it has led to this shift of power, which is so important. It's got to go back to the people. Do you share with me, because you and I are precisely taking the same approach with this GOP process, the primaries. I don't want to endorse one over the other. I want Barack Obama defeated in November. We need a new course, and I'm worried about the attacks between Republicans because we're bloodying our own side, and to hear the arrogance of people who talk down to Ron Paul supporters really frustrates me. I mean, I was driving into work today listening to a show where the common theme was Ron Paul needs to get out and he needs to stop and he's hurting the party. For crying out loud, he finished second place in New Hampshire last night.
Well, no, he doesn't need to get out. Now, I don't agree with Ron on some things.
Right, nor do I.
He has been right on the Federal Reserve being unaccountable and out of control, and our monetary policy is one of the reasons we're in the trouble we're in today. He's also right in the importance of individual liberty and constitutional limited government. And the other candidates, if we're going to have a front runner who's not Ron Paul, need to capture some of that, because over 20% of Americans are listening to Ron Paul. They help us expand the tent. There are a lot of libertarians and recovering liberals that are supporting Ron Paul, and that needs to be the debate now within the Republican Party, is between libertarians and conservatives, because there's really not room for moderates and liberals when your government is $15 trillion in debt.
Senator Jim DeMint is our guest from South Carolina. Is the author of Now or Never. But we're more than a week away from the primary. I don't know that South Carolina voters, if I know South Carolina like I think I do, I'm not sure South Carolinians like being told who to vote for or are gonna have to be given marching orders by national polls.
No, I don't think so, and that's one of the reasons I'm not endorsing it. Last time everyone said you got to endorse. As soon as I did, everyone was mad at me trying to tell them how to vote.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm trying to do is keep the right ideas up front, and when I hear people like you said criticizing Ron Paul for limited government ideas and criticizing the Federal Reserve like he does, I mean, I think people are missing the point. There's something from all of our candidates that our front runners could glean and be a stronger candidate themselves.
I often cite the biblical passage, fight the good fight, and when I think of Jim DeMint, I think of you fighting the good fight, and you have done so admirably and nobly. You know how much we admire you, and always what a pleasure it is to spend some time.